I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
He's a racist, he's a sexist, he's in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I moved to the ghetto, lived in the ghetto, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You could try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and denying winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids, that is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe, I said what I said, it is what it is.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war. Know every page, I'm numb to all the dumbness. Smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave, I stoke the flames. I'll choke their throats with golden chains. Whose vocal cords are skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains. From open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa, y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could've been a star, could've had a mansion and a car and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages, yo. Keep trying to cancel me, yo. I own the masters, so yo. I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, yo. I could've been famous, dumb my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist, modify my catalog and go mainstream, yo.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
I feel like all these rappers lately on a mission. They starting drama, they don't really want no problems, so they talk in whispers. Don't even start, no competition, y'all are finished. They say they feeling froggy, but I bet none of these frogs gon' rib it. They think I'm soft, but I promise y'all that I'm solid like a rock inside a Teflon box and dipped in carbon fiber liquid. I'm not religious, but I walk with Christians. If Jesus died for all my sins, he'd need 1,000,000 crosses tall as buildings. Y'all can't cancel me. I'm a god and you're the devil, stop attacking me. Like whoa, nails in my hands and feet. Y'all some snakes, I don't need fruit from that apple tree. I ain't doing features or buying beats. I'm a wolf, I don't lie with sheep. I am what I am, and I can't hide my teeth. Way too many rumors, I'm like, who said it? Never met him, if he dissed me, probably about to drop a new record. I do what I want, don't matter if I get approval or not. Y'all ain't gonna cyberbully me or trying to push on me until I'm becoming some dude who I'm not. Head full of ludicrous thoughts, producing the songs. My music is truth and you brutally shocked. I'm shooting my shot, I'm Biggie, I'm shady, I'm new school Pac. Go ahead and call me a piece of garbage, make a starving artist your primary target. I'm the largest monster in the farthest darkness, I'm a closet sharpened, I'm an army sergeant. If people wanna hate, then I'm grateful. It's only gonna make what I say less painful. Look at my face, embrace, I'm unstable. I ain't gonna break or shake or feel shameful.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me. guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Hey, hey. So, what's up, Jay? What's up, Bustard? Why you call him Rob Wiener? Bad Wolf did too. I couldn't understand why. I said, why are you calling him Bob Wiener? So, in case you guys haven't heard, Rob Reiner and his wife were killed in their home, allegedly by their son, Nick, who had drug problems, substance abuse problems, and I mean, everybody knows Rob Reiner. He is by far the most, literally like the most incredible actor turned director. Hey, Jen. Actor turned director, I think, in history. He has put out so many movies, and I mean, I don't think he was doing much anymore. He is 78. But what a legacy this man left. I mean, we should all leave a legacy like he did. But to die the way he did is just horrible. Horrible. And I heard it. I was like, wow. I was going to go live about it a few hours ago and I heard it. And then I debated it, and I'm like, no, I don't think I'll go live. And then something else triggered me, so I'm like, all right, we're going to make this like a dual live. But, I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but like for me, this was Meathead. Like, I grew up with him. He was the first person that I knew that, you know, like stuck up for racism and all this other shit. And it's just like, whoa. Hold on, I lost you guys. All right, there you are. Oh, he did have a new movie out? Spinal Tap was the best. Probably the best mockumentary ever was Spinal Tap. And I remember everybody thought it was real. Never heard of him. Should have double checked. You never heard of Rob Reiner? Seriously, Bustard? No. Do you know the list of movies he's done? I mean, I know you're a young Bustard. No, it was his son. Hold on. I'm going to look it up because I can't even name all the movies he's done because there's just so many. From, oh my God, my mind is blank. This is Spinal Tap 2, which is coming out. The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Bucket List, Flipped, and So It Goes, The Bear, New Girl, Sleepless in Seattle, The American President, Rumor Has It, Bunker's Place, The Story of Us, Shock and Awe, Being Charlie, The Bear, North, The Return of Spinal Tap, The First Wives Club, Everyone's Hero, Alex and Emma, Ghost of Mississippi, God and Country, Andre the Giant, Throw Mama from the Train, Bullets Over Broadway, Postcards from the Edge, EDTV, Spinal Tap Reunion, Mixed Nuts, Hollywood, Where's Papa, The Partridge Family, The Rockford Files, The Enforcer, and The Mother-in-Law. No, he's not just an actor, he was a director. Honestly, I didn't realize he did all that. Like, he just did that much stuff. He was either an actor or a producer, but those are all the movies that he was involved in. He was an actor, director, producer, screenwriter, political activist. But he was like best known for being Meathead on All in the Family. Yeah, the 70s would not have been the same without him. But just think, look at that list of everything this man has done. I had no idea he did all of these. And I also didn't know Spinal Tap 2 was coming out. Like, I knew he did Sleepless in Seattle and The Wolf of Wall Street and A Few Good Men, Spinal Tap, Stand By Me. But I didn't know he did, like, Alex and Emma or Andre the Giant or Throw Mama from the Train. I didn't realize he did all those. Postcards from the Edge. He was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I didn't know he did the Rockford Files either. Or the Partridge Family. But he really was a legacy of his own right. I mean, and he was like, one thing about him too, you never heard anything bad about him. There was never anything in the news stating how horrible he was, or he was, as far as I can remember, he was never involved in anything shady. He just wasn't. Like, there was no big conspiracy about him. And I also read that Billy Crystal was there. And I think Howie Mandel, I think that's what it said, were both there right after he was killed. So the latest story, hold on. Four minutes ago, he's mourned by Barack Obama, Jerry O'Connell, James Woods. So 8 minutes ago, hold on, let me pull up CNN. So CNN just posted this. Legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife Michele have died. Homicide detectives from LA are at Reiner's home and investigating an apparent homicide. Family member of Reiner's went to the house today, which was the daughter. So Barack Obama said, Rob's achievements in film and television gave us some of our most cherished stories on screen. That is true. But beneath all the stories he produced was a deep belief in the goodness of people and a lifelong commitment to putting that belief into action. That's a very good way to put it. See, the thing is, though, the only people that are reporting it was the Sun is People magazine. Nobody else is reporting it's the Sun except them. I did hear about the shootings. They were in Australia? I thought there were shootings here. Alright, they're just putting out. Is there a press conference on it at all? I will say this much, though. There is one thing that people always say, like, if you die, you want to leave a legacy. And I just keep saying it. This man left a legacy that we should all want to leave. I mean, he has just done so much in his life.
Just been listening live. Live there to an LAPD press conference updating the situation on the two people found dead inside the mansion of director Rob Reiner in Brentwood. We can't confirm. CBS News, in fact, has confirmed it is Rob Reiner and his wife Michele. Those are the two people who were found dead inside of that home. Still a lot to go through because that was quite the press conference.
Nobody in custody, no suspect identified. We want to get right to Lori Perez, who is live for us in Brentwood. She just listened into that press conference and has more for us. Lori, what are you learning here?
Yeah, well, I was just listening to that press conference, and, as Gio said, wow, that was quite a press conference. A lot of lack of information and some contradictory information from what we've been hearing from other sources coming out there. LAPD, again, saying they responded here at about 3:40 this afternoon and did find two people inside. As you said, CBS News now confirming that it is Rob Reiner and his wife, but still a lot of questions. LAPD would not even go that far as to confirm the identities, and in fact they were only calling it a death investigation. The chief of detectives there said they are waiting for a warrant before they can get into the house, so still a lot being handled and as they wait here. But in the meantime, the mayor has also issued a statement. Mayor Bass issuing a lengthy statement this evening as police continue to swarm this neighborhood, saying this is a devastating loss for our city and our country. Rob Reiner's contributions reverberate throughout American culture and society, and he has improved countless lives through his creative work and advocacy, fighting for social and
This wasn't the news I want to find the news conference. There's an influencer that died today too. Really sad too, because she unalived herself. It's on Fox LA. By the way, you see? Do you hear that noise? That's the dog on my lap. The one that y'all thought was my throat? That's my dog. Same noise.
Inside the residence, we're not going to release that.
The famed director and his wife were murdered. Fox 11's Rachel Aragon is live near the crime scene in Brentwood, and here is what she's learned so far. Rachel?
Yes, it's such a tragic story here unfolding in what usually is a quiet neighborhood here in Brentwood. We know right behind us, though, it's hard to tell, but the home of Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele. LAPD, as of this hour, from a press conference just about an hour or so ago, not confirming the identity of those two people found dead inside, but we know from multiple sources, as well as TMZ, reporting that those two are, in fact, director and actor Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele. We also know Mayor Karen Bass just a few minutes ago releasing a statement confirming the news that the two inside, Rob Reiner and his wife, she's saying and calling this a terrible loss for our city and our country. TMZ also reporting that the couple was found with wounds consistent with a knife. Again, Susan, a tragic story as we learn more and more throughout the evening of what unfolded here on Hanover Street and South Chadbourn Avenue. Reiner, as we all know, is known for his beloved TV and film credits like Princess Bride and All in the Family. LAPD Chief Deputy, though, also saying earlier they're still very early in this investigation and calling this, as of right now, a death investigation. Now, during a press conference, members of the media asked him directly, LAPD Deputy Chief, if a family member was responsible for the death of these two. And here's what he had to say.
In terms of someone that may have information regarding what happened inside the residence, we're not going to release that information. That'll be part of the investigation.
We've confirmed. Were there other family members living?
There's been no reports from the neighbors regarding hearing anything or seeing anything that we can release to the public.
Were there other family members residing inside the house besides Carl and his wife?
I don't have that information.
Timeline of this murder.
We haven't established that yet. We will establish that soon, and then that'll be part of the investigation.
Cause of death.
The part that is publicly releasable, we will release. The cause of death will be released by the LA County Coroner.
Are you looking into them being stabbed?
We're looking into getting the information from the LA County coroner when it's available. So I didn't had a question. Yes, ma'am.
Did they were in the home they were found?
We didn't say.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
We didn't say anything about weapons either.
Wow, this guy's a dick.
And as you can tell right there, very little new information coming out from LAPD. I also want to say that LAPD said as of right now, no one has been detained in this investigation. They said they're still conducting interviews.
Okay, in all reality, can someone tell me why anyone needs a house that big? 2 people, 4 people, 5 people? Does anyone really need a house that big? That place is fucking massive.
Interviews, not just with family members, but also neighbors here in Brentwood. Now back here live, Susan, something I thought stood out to me, though, just how early this investigation is. The LAPD deputy chief saying they're still working on obtaining a search warrant for the home. When they can obtain that, that's when they can finally go inside and really do a deep dive in terms of investigation and find evidence inside and outside the home. But again, very early in this investigation as LAPD works to get that search warrant.
Well, you heard the whole news conference, Rachel. It was kind of frustrating, wasn't it? He danced around a lot of questions.
He really did. And one thing that was also asked during that press conference was the manner of death of these 2 people. How did they die, or really just what was the condition or state they were found in? That also was not answered during that press conference.
All right, but TMZ is reporting something rather disturbing. Do you know that report?
Yes, we do. In fact, they mentioned lacerations and what looks like could be knife wounds again. So it's interesting to see how this will play out. We do know LAPD is saying they'll have some kind of update for us, of course, tomorrow. But as of right now, they're staying pretty tight-lipped when it comes to the condition that those 2 were found inside that home.
Rachel Aragon, thank you so much for your...
Adults feel like they're paying more than ever for gifts.
All right, so let's see what else. So that was like the whole press conference? That was it? Is there a longer version? Or is literally that's it?
I understand there are going to be questions regarding what occurred here tonight. I will not be able to provide information in a lot of areas that questions may be getting asked, but I'll do the best I can. So at approximately 3:40 this afternoon, Los Angeles police officers, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne Avenue here in the city of Brentwood. Upon arrival, we determined that there were 2 deceased individuals inside the residence. The Los Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at City Fire Department responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne Avenue here in the city of Brentwood. Upon arrival, we determined that there were 2 deceased individuals inside the residence. The Los Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at this residence here on Chadbourne, and that investigation will continue over the coming days. We will not be releasing any information regarding who was found deceased in the residence, because that will be done by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. So if there are any inquiries regarding the identity of the individuals that are deceased inside of the residence, that information will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division.
So the reason why I rewound it, I was looking up the house. It's totally covered by bushes, like you can't even see it. But I guess Google has a lot of people looking it up.
Of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, And tomorrow morning, we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation that is occurring here in Brentwood tonight. Our detectives will be responding along with our Forensic Science Division and our Technical Investigation Division investigators to conduct a full crime scene investigation and determine the appropriateness of the investigation moving forward. At this time, the Los Angeles Police Department is not seeking anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation and we move forward. That's all I have right now at this early preliminary stage of this investigation. If you have questions that I can answer, I will answer them. I would just ask you, please, if we do not have the ability to answer the questions, that you remain patient over the coming hours and over the coming days. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be responding and providing additional information as it becomes publicly available.
We're being told that a family...
Who actually made the call that brought fire department and police officers here? Has that person known? Can you release who it was?
So we understand that the person reporting was here at the location. We're not going to release any information regarding the identity of that individual at this time.
We're being told that a family. We're being told that.
Hold on.
Pardon me.
Hold on. One at a time.
We're being told that a family member is being interviewed in connection to these deaths. Can you confirm that? And is that family member being cooperative?
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try to speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
I'm sorry?
Chief, why are you not exactly looking for a suspect? Are you confident you know who did this?
We have not identified a suspect at this time.
Well, then shouldn't you be looking for one so these neighbors aren't worried about their own lives and their own safety?
Yeah, so at this time, after we determine,
That was a great fucking job by that reporter, because he's dead on. Because they're not saying they're out looking for a suspect, which confirms that it is someone in the family. I think that reporter did that fucking beautifully.
I need everyone to understand something. In order to comply with the legal process, before we do anything here, we have to get a search warrant because there are issues regarding standing at this residence. So as long as those legal requirements are met, we can continue the investigation. Now, when I tell you that we have not identified a suspect, it doesn't mean that we're not working the case. We will not identify a suspect until that person is identified as a suspect and we're legally seeking them if there is a crime to be reported and if that person is a suspect in that crime.
Has anyone been detained?
Hold on.
Alan,
did that answer your question, sir?
No.
Okay,
Has anyone been detained yet for questioning? Are you questioning people now that could be possible suspects and or a person or persons of interest?
Specifically to your first question, no one has been detained. Specifically to your second question, no one is being interviewed.
What were the injuries? What were the injuries? We're being told that this was a stabbing.
Yeah, so we're not going to comment on the injuries at this time. That information will be coming forward in the coming days as it's publicly releasable. If it is part of the investigation and it is not publicly releasable, we will not be releasing it.
Are your detectives inside the
Hold on. One at a time. Whoa. Hold on, one at a time. This gentleman is next.
Are your detectives inside the home right now? Are they getting access to the home right now as we speak?
We're waiting for the legal process to move forward. We have to obtain a search warrant for the residence. As soon as that is complied with, we will be conducting a full crime scene investigation of the interior and the exterior of the residence and the surrounding neighborhood.
Just to follow up, Deputy Chief, is there somebody from the family not allowing detectives inside the home right now?
That's inconsequential. We have to comply with the legal process. It doesn't matter whether the family allows us in or not.
Detective, what are the...
Hold on, ma'am.
Had family members been notified? The victim's family members been notified?
Has the family been notified of what? That an incident occurred here?
That there were 2 victims?
I believe the family's aware.
In other words, why are you not releasing their names? They're out there, Chief.
That's going to be the Los Angeles County coroner that releases the information.
Chief, is this a homicide?
Ma'am, go ahead. Your question first.
Yes. Is this a homicide?
At this time, it's a death investigation. Again, until we get inside and we make a determination, we can't call it anything. So we're going to conduct that Hold on. We're going to conduct that investigation at the appropriate time. We will identify what kind of incident it is, and if it's determined to be a crime, we will seek the suspect we will bring them to justice, and we will take them into custody.
The mayor has confirmed it's the Reiners. The mayor has already confirmed it's the Reiners. Can you tell us any more?
I can't speak for the mayor, but I can speak for the Los Angeles Police Department. The Los Angeles County Coroner will identify the decedents that are inside of the residence.
Detective,
and that will be, hold on, that will be the official notification and the official identification of the decedents inside of the residence.
Under what circumstances were the bodies discovered?
I'm not going to address that.
Can you give us more details about needing the warrants and the family not letting you in? Can you just explain more?
Sure, there's a legal process whenever you're going to conduct an investigation at a crime scene in the state of California. There are certain requirements that you have to meet in order to conduct a thorough investigation. So you don't want to start a crime scene investigation and then have someone say, I need you guys to leave the residence right now. So we're going to, hold on, you asked a question, I'm going to answer. So we have to comply with the legal process. Once the warrant is signed and delivered, we will have access to the crime scene. We will conduct a full, thorough, impartial investigation. We will conduct additional investigations in the neighborhood around this area. And then with that information, we will go forward with the investigation, whether it is a death investigation or some other type of investigation.
Besides robbing his wife, were there other people?
And I do want to be clear, hold on, I want to be clear with one thing. Wherever we can be transparent and provide information to the public, we will release it as soon as we can.
It's been said.
Is there an understanding about when the decedents may have passed?
No. That's going to be determined by the coroner. The coroner's not here.
It's been about 6 hours since the first report. Why is it taking so long to gain access to start this investigation?
I don't understand.
Well, it's been 6 hours since police were first called to the scene. Why is it taking so long for this investigation
just to be clear, there's an initial investigation when the patrol officers arrive. When they make a determination that detectives are needed, they will back out. We will conduct a sweep of the area to make sure that it's safe. And then we will comply with the legal process, and then we move forward. I'm not giving you the exact timeline on that, but I'm telling you that it's moving forward. Pete, you had another question.
Yes, a twofold question. One, how soon do we anticipate getting a warrant where you're able to search the entire property, interior and exterior? Second, do we have an ETA on the coroner's arrival? And once they arrive and make an initial determination, will they be able to give you identification that you can then release?
We'll be obtaining the warrant in real time very shortly, if we have not obtained it already. In terms of the coroner's ETA, I cannot tell you when their estimated time of arrival is. We're already in communication with the coroner's office.
But as far as the overall investigation is concerned, beyond the initial determination, we have 2 decedents inside. We really haven't done anything in the way of any kind of forensics on the death scene itself, right?
That's correct. We've only done preliminary investigation at this point.
The bodies remain inside, correct, Chief?
No, okay, so nothing has occurred inside the house. The house is in the exact same state it was when the officers arrived, just to be clear.
Chief, are we safe in Brentwood tonight?
I'm sorry?
Are we safe in Brentwood tonight, Chief?
I can't hear you.
Are we safe in Brentwood, the neighbors of the community?
Oh, are we safe in Brentwood? I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have officers here at the scene. We have officers in the area. We're not looking for anyone in the Brentwood area at this point. We're not looking for anyone because we're still working on that part of the investigation.
Chief, besides the Reiners,
hold on. Someone over here had a question.
What can you say about the fact that it's been reported it was the son of the family?
I don't understand.
Rob Reiner's son is.
But reported by who?
People.
Okay, I don't know. People magazine or people in the. I don't know anything about that. Yeah.
Chief,
that did not. Hold on. That did not come from the LAPD. Go ahead.
Deputy Chief, can you give us a sense of how many witnesses, if any, you guys have been able to talk to? Are there people you've been able to already touch base with who've been giving you useful information in terms of what unfolded inside that home?
So we've already been talking to the neighbors. We've already been canvassing the neighborhood and speaking to residents that live around this area. So that's part of our investigation. In terms of someone that may have information regarding what happened inside the residence, we're not going to release that information. That'll be part of the investigation.
Were there other family members living?
There's been no reports from the neighbors regarding hearing anything or seeing anything that we can release to the public.
Were there other family members residing inside the house besides Carl and his wife?
I don't have that information.
Timeline of this murder.
Wow.
We haven't established that yet. We will establish that soon, and then that'll be part of the investigation.
Cause of death.
The part that is publicly releasable, we will release. The cause of death will be released by the LA County Coroner.
Are you looking into them being stabbed?
We're looking into getting the information from the LA County Coroner when it's available.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
Did they say where in the home they were found?
We didn't say.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
We didn't say anything about weapons either. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Again, Alan, we're calling this a double homicide, correct?
We're calling it a death investigation at this point.
Why
So
is the robbery homicide unit involved, sir? Are you able to explain that?
Well, it's a homicide. Yeah.
So what's the robbery aspect to it? Are you
Oh,
looking at robbery?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be flippant. Let me be specific. There was recently a change within the department. Robbery Homicide Division handles all homicides now in the city of Los Angeles. So I apologize. I didn't know if you knew that or not. All homicides occurring in the city of Los Angeles are now handled by Robbery Homicide Division as of the end of October. So we handle them all. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. I understand they were good.
Well, there you go. I don't think that was as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think he was just like, who said it? Whoever said they were crossing every I and dotting every I and batting every T, rocked him. I agree with you. I do think that's what they're doing. But, wow. And I'm glad they are doing it like that. I mean, this is Rob Reiner and his wife. Two major celebrities in Southern California. So I think they're handling it right. And I don't know what time this press conference actually took place. But wow. Just wow. Rest in peace, Rob and his family. But that guy had a really good point. The reporter, when he said, hey, is there a suspect? Are you looking for anybody? And he was forced to say, no, everyone is safe. We're not looking for anyone. Not two, but a major player in Hollywood is murdered with his wife. And you're not looking for a suspect? You don't have all hands on deck searching everywhere for a suspect? Well, that only leads one conclusion. You already know who it is. You're just not releasing it yet. Think about it. Rob Reiner was like, whoa, Rob Reiner, how are you not looking for a fucking suspect? Makes perfect sense. So I have to say, I agree with People Magazine. So rest in peace, Rob. Oh, you guys didn't hear any of that? So this was her prior to all her surgeries. She was so pretty. And she turned herself into that. So what I had stated Her name is Mary Magdalene. She became famous from doing plastic surgeries, like it went viral. But she's had 3 nose jobs, buccal fat removal, 2 brow lifts, multiple fat transfers to her face, lost count of all the fillers in her lips, cheeks, 2 sets of 20 veneers, 4 boob jobs, not including revisions, lipo multiple times, 3 BBLs, butt implants, butt injections, and yes, I'm going to have more surgery. Why? Because I can and I want to. Girl, bye. I don't know either. But she had so many lip injections, she could not close her mouth. She was an artist, a really good artist. But this was her prior. She went from this to that. This was another one of her pre-surgery. And she turned herself into this. And by the end, she looked like this. She even tattooed her eyeballs. This is her art. This was her as a child. This was her before plastic surgery. And she worked as a stripper and an escort, and then she went to OnlyFans, which I think OnlyFans paid for most of her surgeries. This was her. Why did you do this to yourself? She was so pretty. That was her again. And she turned herself into this. Now, they keep saying that she fell from the 9th floor. She didn't. She jumped. 33 years old. She made like this weird post about death. She died December 9th at age 33 from a fall. Extreme, yeah, 38J breast implants. Highly publicized body transformations. She leveraged her unique appearance to build a profitable online presence. She maintained exclusive. Yeah, her butt was so big. It was so weird. Even in December 9th, she was staying at the Tower high rise. Around 1:30 a.m., staff discovered her body in a parking lot. But she made this weird post, and she even changed all her social media to Mary Magdalene died. So she knew what she was doing. Hey, Keith. She was a really good artist, though, but you can tell she was having issues. From what I understand, though, the final straw, she had some kind of work done, and it ruined her genitals like forever. And that could have been the reason, because that's how she made money. So sad, though. So young. And I just don't know why she did this to herself. I mean, she was obviously miserable. But she was just so pretty. This was it. The night before she passed, she left on Instagram The Truman Show and a childhood photo of herself. In the end scene, which she had posted, Jim Carrey's character says goodbye to the viewers by stating, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And that's what she posted, and then she killed herself. Yeah, she changed her Instagram to Mary Magdalene died. So that's why people believe that she didn't go on, it wasn't an accident. But look at her tattoos. I mean, she's just broken. That's just crazy. I don't understand how that's an influencer. I mean, come on. They even said that she got butt implants that, like, she almost died and they were, like, glued together. But look at that. How do you do that to yourself? And how do doctors do that? I think the doctors should be held accountable. I really do. And who the fuck tattoos their eyes? That's so weird. So that's all the major news I had for you guys. I do know, and I'm going to say this quickly because I don't want to intertwine the two, but to end this live, I'm going to say this pretty clearly. Since someone wants to use it as victimhood and the poor me, so she can raise $1,500, I'm going to say this right from the heart. I said what I said. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Adrian did a fantastic video stating exactly what I said. Don't lie on me, and you don't have to worry about me ever saying anything bad about you. If you fucking lie on me, just like anybody else that doesn't like being lied on, I don't appreciate being lied on. I have been through hell and back in this fucking piece of shit community. I have been lied on more than most. I have been attacked more than most, including Brittany. I still have assholes that I don't even fucking talk about that can't keep their fucking mouth shut and still run their mouth about me, even when I don't say a fucking word about them. That's how pathetic people in this community are. I have outgrown this community because it is so fake now, and it's nothing but who can grift the hardest. I think I've made it pretty clear that I don't give a fuck about this community anymore. I don't mean my subs. I mean other creators and what this one says and what that one says. I don't care. I really, truly don't. And I think people have a hard time getting that through their head. When I see a community that looks up to someone like B. Tim, I'm done. Sorry, I'm just done. When I see a community that looks up to people like Jonesin, I'm done. Just done. It doesn't make them bad people, but they're not exactly people that I would ever look up to. Sorry, not sorry. And the list goes on and on. So I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't belong in this community anymore. It's just not I just don't. And I felt this way for a while. There's a lot of people that think, oh, you know, this is what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of people that think, oh, well, I heard Ash274 say something like, oh, well, she wants to be like Clue or something. If you remember Ash, I think I was the original asshole around here. Or at least one of them. I trust me, I don't want to be like anybody. I started the shit. I was way worse than Clue was. Or actually, I think she was worse than I was. But I was pretty bad. And I owned it and I moved on from it. The fact that people like you and Wendy V and all these idiots that are in the comment section of Shady, who honestly, Shady is shady. Because Shady fucking lies. And I've proven that multiple times. And she lies again. And then she's like, oh, this caught my attention. All right, so a drunk caught your attention, Shady? Again, I pity you. You look up to Britney, and a drunk from Australia is who you look up to. Get the fuck out of here. Like, it's shit like that. There's nobody here anymore that's even worthy of looking up to. And I think that's a problem. I do. And as someone who's been around a long time, there used to be people that to look up to in a sense, or people you thought you could look up to. That's gone. There's nobody here to look up to. It's just a money grift all around. I think some of the men in this community could look up to Cletus a little and kind of adapt his very nonchalant, mellow man personality instead of being a bunch of fucking pussies like most of the men in this community are. No offense, Keith. I'm talking creators. And when I hear people like, oh, have you checked out this one? She's a fucking psycho stalker. Yeah, okay. But that's what I've noticed. And that was the one thing that I've been trying to say and didn't know how to put into words, that there's nobody to look up to anymore. Everybody's worse than the next. So I've outgrown it. And I think I've literally made that pretty clear. And I know a lot of people feel the same way I do. I mean, I'm still here. I still have subs from all over. And I'm obviously still going to give my opinion at times. But to be roped into this, new community, and people think that I'm like trying to get there. No, sorry. Like I said, there's nobody here to care about. And that doesn't mean you can't like a creator or listen to a creator. Do not mistake me. But there's so much shady fuck all stuff that goes on every day. And it's like looking at it, it's so blatantly obvious, but yet subs don't see it. Friendships die every day. And I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Red, you've been around a long time. Keith, you've been around a long time. When I say a long time, I'm talking years. You agree with me? Like, I hate to use them as examples because they're not the greatest examples for obvious reasons, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to throw Molly and Diane out there, okay? Both had their own issues. I'm talking pre St. Jude scandal. Pre them, okay? Pre the scandal. Pre Molly fucking losing her mind. But here were two women that truly lived a good life. They truly lived. Now, you didn't have to look up to Molly for her fucking psycho head. but a lot of people looked up to her for her lifestyle. She does live a good lifestyle. She has a wonderful husband who kisses her ass, which is mind-blowing. But, you know, she raised a good son. A lot of people don't have that. There was no... I don't know if this is going to come out right, so just bear with me and kind of read between the lines. There was no felony histories. There was no pedo histories. There was just nothing in her past other than getting arrested for some bullshit in whatchamacallit, wherever in New Orleans, where she, you know, said, don't sue my son, you know, take my son. Other than that, a lot of people looked at Molly as they wanted to obtain what she had. Not through YouTube, I mean in everyday life. And you saw that. Same thing with Diane. People that may not have liked Molly looked up to Diane. They felt like Diane was older. They felt like she had her shit together. She didn't have any serious scandals in the past. She, other than, you know, pepperoni pizza or pepper on a pizza, a lot of people looked up to Diane because she represented what a lot of people in this community wanted to be. She, except when she was really, really mad, she never cursed. She wasn't like, fuck you and fuck this. And she tried to make the community better. But a lot of people really looked up to her. And a lot of people really looked up to Molly. So just taking those two that I know personally had a lot of people look up to them. We don't have that anymore. There's nobody here, creator-wise, that's making bank, or making numbers. Forget money, just numbers, that are people that people should look up to, or people that have lifestyles that they should look up to. That whole thing is gone, and that sucks. And I think that's the main thing this community lost. And I don't know if it'll ever get it back, but I don't really give a fuck to stick around and find out. But I think that's the biggest difference between now and then. And I don't know if anyone ever was able to hone it down like that, but yeah, that's the problem. And sadly, I just don't see it changing. All I see now are a bunch of ignorant fucking morons, with the exception of, like, a few. And again, you don't have to like Clue. You don't have to like Cletus. I happen to like Cletus. I do. I can't help it. Out of everybody in this community, I kind of like listening to, I wish Cletus would go live more. But that's a personal thing. It definitely isn't what it once was. It used to be fun, exactly. Now it's not fun anymore. Now it's money, 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 lawsuit, more money, more money, more money. And it sucks. But I do think Betty had the right idea. And Dolly had the right idea. Just fucking ignore it. But it turns out they're scammers too. And people want liars around here. They want people to lie to them. They don't want the truth. They just want people to lie. And a lot of people join some of these channels just because they feel like they fit in. And it's sad to me that unless you're paying them, they're not even reading your fucking comments. Nobody seems to have a problem with that. Nobody seems to care if, you know, you sit there and talk and chat and you never get noticed. I see that in QBs all the time. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? the community. You see Brittany. Brittany has 600-700 people watching her every night. The most unentertaining moron I've ever seen. And now she's got a $1,500 cash PayPal. Really, Brittany? But as long as you have people, idiots, that hate the other side so much, they're going to stick up for Brittany. Okay, get scammed. Enjoy. Enjoy getting lied to, because that's what you seem to like. So I go back to what I said earlier. I don't like anybody here. I don't give a fuck who unsubs. I don't like this community. I like my subscribers. I like subscribers that go to other places. Don't get me wrong. But, and I enjoy some content. But I can't stand to see the bullshit. And I've said it's almost like, oh God, please. She is such an asshole. But it almost seems like it's just a fight. You know what, Red? That's a good example. Rowena, Rowini, the 65 or 70-year-old grandma, tells Brittany that she's gonna smash her neck or something. She basically said she was gonna kill her. Where's the outrage? Where's everyone freaking out? Where's everyone flipping out about it? Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody says a word. Brittany, how come you're not flipping out that Roro basically said she was gonna fucking murder you? Oh yeah, that's right. That was perfectly okay. Where's the outrage, guys? Shady, where's your videos on it? Where's the videos on it, Shady? I don't see you talking about it. I don't even see Brittany talking about it. Why not, Shady? Oh, that's right. Because you're scared of Queen Bee or something? Yeah, you must be. Are you afraid that Clue's going to go real life on you or something? It does get old, Keith. You know what's funny, Red? So does Queen Bee. As soon as Rowena jumps up there, Queen Bee leaves. She could care less. Hey, Janessa. She could care less. And I've said that every single time Rowena goes on panel, QB leaves. I said the other day in Discord, I said, you want to know something? So Justice for Alyssa was going on QB's panel. I said, I will bet you someone wants to place a bet with me that 75% of the time that she's up there, QB won't even be paying attention. Sure enough, Alyssa just kept talking and talking and talking. QB wasn't even paying attention. I listened half-assed, literally half-assed while I'm in Walmart shopping. And I knew that their daughter died in 2023. And I was literally half listening. QB at the end of it. By the way, when did your daughter die again? Really, Queen Bee? She only said it like 7 fucking times. But QB, who's sitting next to her, didn't even know when she did it. I said, man, I wish someone would have taken that bet with me. Yep, she scoots off. How that woman has any fucking support, I have no idea. Not Alyssa. I mean, not Melissa. I mean QB. I have no idea. Clue, I understand because she's entertaining. Granny, I understand. She's been around a long time. And Granny has her diehard supporters that have not left. And then, you know, she hooked up with Queen Bee and blah, blah, blah. And it's wild to me to see how, and Granny's always on paying attention to her subs. Clue's paying attention to her subs. QB could care less. B Tim does all of it. And I honestly don't know how she has the support she has. I truly fucking don't. There's just nothing entertaining about her. She's like Britney. She's literally Britney with panel guests that don't fall asleep. But she doesn't talk about anything. She doesn't give her opinions about anything. She doesn't even go live. She just sticks on someone else's video. I have no idea what people don't see. But hey, whatever. To each their own. You know? Whatever. But Janessa, you're another one that's been around a long time. I think people expect me to kind of like give a fuck about what was said. I don't. I don't like Britney. I think she's a fucking scammer. I know she's a scammer. I know she's a fucking liar. And I just can't relate to someone like that. And I will give my opinion. The same way I gave my opinion on QB for a long fucking time. I can't say anything about Clue and Cletus because I don't know them. And I don't see them scamming, which is a big thing. I haven't caught them in a lie. I think Cletus, maybe Clue would lie if it wasn't for Cletus, but Cletus doesn't let her lie. Cletus keeps her on track from what I see. I can respect that. And I know a lot of people think she's racist, she's this, she's that. I don't know. I mean, I know what I saw, don't get me wrong. But if she says she's changed, who am I? Someone that has a big X over my head from 4 years ago? Who am I to judge her when I don't want to be judged? Yeah, I can do what she does. But like I said, I don't know her and I stand on my own. It doesn't matter if you do something to me, it doesn't mean I'm going to do it back to you. Or vice versa. Just because you don't like me doesn't mean I can't like you. So that's just how I feel. And she shares so many subs with my haters, I kind of get it. But that's what I'm saying. I do stand up for what I feel. Granny, me and Granny have gone rounds, you know, for years, back and forth, back and forth. So when I hear these followers that are pure followers think like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Would I like to be making the money that some of them are making? Fuck yeah, who wouldn't? I could tell you, some of them are making 20 grand a month. They're lying if they're saying like, oh, well, this one makes 5. They're making in excess of 20 grand a month. Fucking guaranteed. Clue and Cletus probably doing double that because he gets really big super chats too. But the amount of hours they stay on, the length they stay on, trust me when I tell you, they are making in excess of 20 grand a month between memberships and everything. And if you think I'm lying, ask them to prove it. Ask them to show you what their AdSense is. You'll see when I'm right. I mean, trust me, I know. So would it be nice to make 20 grand a month for the last year? Fuck yeah. Am I going to sell my soul to do it? Fuck no. Am I going to kiss ass to people just to make money? Absolutely fucking not. There were times I think I should have, but no. I'll never sell my soul for $1. Ever. And she hasn't been in there in a while. But I just see so many fucking scams going on over and over and over. And Wendy V, how come you're not calling out the scams? How come you're only focusing on me? Are you that fucking bored in life or are you just that drunk? I won't sell my soul. I won't. And that's why when people say, oh, she did this because she wants what, wants to make money like they do and blah, blah, blah. No. Again, if I was all about money like these people blame me for, believe me, I'd be kissing their asses. I would go on QB's panel crying about how sorry I am and how I want to be friends with them. And, we were good friends at one point, Granny, and blah, blah. I would never fucking do that. Not for any amount of money. And that's the difference between me and them. And I don't pretend to be something I'm not. Hey, Robbie, I will never pretend to be something I'm not. I am who I am. Like me or hate me. Not going to change. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people have a problem with that. But I will call out the bullshit. And I'm sorry if people get offended by it. And I'm sorry if people are such followers, they think that everybody fits into their fucking mold. No, I don't. I never belonged in this community, ever. Somehow I got stuck in it. But I'm sorry, I'm just not a scammer. I'm not a fucking liar. I'm not like these other people. People want to make up shit. People want to fucking, I did what I did years ago, and it is what it is. Get the fuck over it or don't. I don't care. And that's what I keep trying to get people to understand. I don't care. Everyone thinks I care. I don't give a fuck. I care about my people. I care about people that I respect. And some of those that I respect don't respect me. Do not misunderstand that. But I'm okay with that. I can like people that don't like me. It's YouTube. There's people I like that don't even know I fucking exist. I'm a membership on channels. They don't even know I fucking exist because I'm not even in their live. I'm a Patreon somebody. I've never even gone in there. Like I was going to. I can't even cancel it because it's under my old name. So I'm not even sure how to fucking cancel it. But it's only $5 a month. But he doesn't know I exist. So, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, and exactly, I take accountability. I don't dance around it. People were making a big deal about why I hid my live last night. Because I hurt people in my chat. And they were like, yo, that went too far, blah, blah, blah. They knew that I didn't mean for her to off herself, but some people took it like that. Okay, so I hid the live and I started over. I did that for them. I didn't do it for Brittany. I stand on what I said. Brittany is a fucking asshole. She's a fucking lying, morbidly obese scammer. Plain and simple. And if you don't like me saying that, then go on a diet. I don't know what to tell you. I don't care. And I lost like 30 subs. I don't care. You know why? Because YouTube has 300 million people in it. I don't give a fuck by losing 30. Bye-bye. Don't let door hit you in the ass on the way out. The best thing I could do, and I was hoping for this at one point, that people just stop mentioning me. And that's what I meant in my community post. If I'm so irrelevant, then why is everyone and their mother talking about what I said last night? If I'm just so irrelevant. Because you're too scared to go after someone else? Brittany shouldn't have fucking lied on me. Don't fucking lie on me. Don't make up shit so you look like a victim and I look like an asshole. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm tired of people fucking lying on me. And then Jonesin repeats the same fucking lie. And everyone in Jonesin's chat was like, oh my God, really? Blah, blah, blah. And Jonesin, do me a favor. Please produce the lives where I eat on camera. I'll wait for them. I'll wait for you to show where I ever fucking eat on camera. Yeah, I'll be waiting a long fucking time. It takes a damn strong person around here to say what you just said, to admit you like someone. Oh, absolutely. I do. Cletus probably hates my guts. I'm a real life friend, and not that his girlfriend's not, but, you know, I'm this, I'm that. Who knows what these fucking people have... I mean, QB lies about me all the time. So who knows what she's told them? Granny's lied about me. So who knows what she thinks? I don't know about nonsense, but people lie about me all the fucking time. So I don't know if Cletus likes me or not, but I'm sorry. I like listening to him. It's YouTube. I don't have to like the person. We're not going out for lunch. We're not besties. But I can tell you, if my choice of listening is Clue or anybody else in this community, I'm going to listen to Clue. But I just feel like this whole community is fucking rinse and repeat over and over and over. And I'm guilty of that too. Don't get me wrong. I am guilty of rinse and repeat as well. But where does it go? Like, honestly, where does it go? Is Brittany going to change? No. Is anything going to change? No. Is half these people ever going to take accountability for their own actions? No. Nope, no, and no. So what is the fucking point? It is like a rat spinning your wheels over and over and over. People lie about... That's what I'm saying, Janessa. I've been saying that for a long time. That's what triggered me last night, was Brittany fucking lying. And then Joneson took the same fucking lie today. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Joneson just repeated the exact same fucking lie that pissed me off about Brittany last night. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. You can't. And that's another thing about this community, which is why I'm done with it. It is... No, Cletus has never badmouthed me, but... Like, all right, I'll give you an example. When I go to Nashville, I'm going to hook up with UA. And I know UA is friends with them. If she said, hey, I'm bringing Laura, they'd be like, hell no. Because of nonsense and because of their buddies. That's what I mean. But that don't bother me. I don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying. I could not believe Joneson was repeating her fucking lie. No proof, no evidence. The girl that's sitting there screaming about fucking having proof just repeated a fucking major lie. Okay. And I'm sorry, I thought what Rowena said was worse than what I said. Because Rowena wasn't being lied upon when she said it. There was no, what's the word? There was no kickback from... I didn't hear Joneson talk about what Rowena said. How come? I didn't even hear Nunya talk about it. She basically said she was going to fucking kill her. But that's okay, because it's Rowena? Oh, okay, Joneson. Gotcha. And like I said, Brittany did nothing to Rowena. She didn't lie to her. She didn't lie about her. She didn't make up shit about her. Nope. Rowena just said that to be cool. I was being fucking lied on. Big time. And again, Joneson said, I hear Laura eat on a live. Prove it, Joneson. Show me lives where I've eat on a fucking live. I'll wait. We'll be waiting a long fucking time. Rowena's a foul mouth. I agree. Totally agree. And it's just ridiculous. Oh, I didn't realize this was covering. Hold on. Whoop. Whoop. All right, everyone, hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Let me see how the poll is doing. Because they're idiots, because they're pathetic, because they're drunk morons. Yep, I agree. And that's the other thing that people don't get. I am extremely secure in who I am. I do not need approval. The only people that I need approval for are people that support me. I absolutely do not need the approval of someone that doesn't like me. And I don't care to have their approval. I don't give a fuck if Queen Bee, Granny, Clue, Jay, Nonsense, if they give their approval of me or not. I don't give a fuck. Why does that keep happening? Whoop. Oh. And that's also the difference between me and a lot of people. And I said it yesterday. I'll have 50 people in here. I don't care. As long as I know that it's true supporters. Plain and simple. I know who's got my back, and I know who doesn't. And I know who understands me, and I know who doesn't. And I'm okay with it. If starting over means having 10 people in my chat, oh well. Then starting over sucks, but it is what it is. And if I agree, 9 times out of 10, some things are just left better unsaid. Yeah, I really don't listen to either one. Once in a blue moon. And that's the other thing. This community used to be everyday people, creator-wise. We all had our little quirks. We all had our strengths and our weaknesses. I mean, every one of us did. But at the end of the day, we were a community. Everybody had their own time. Now, it's not like that. The quote-unquote main players take up the entire fucking day. They don't care about anybody else. They don't even care about their own people. You got Queen on 12, 14 hours a day because she goes on twice a day. You got Granny on 5, 6 hours. You got Clue on another 7, 8 hours. They're always overlapping, talking about the exact same thing. That makes it not fun. It makes it not fun for subscribers, and it makes it not fun for creators. I've seen people do it a lot. I don't know if they plan it that way, but it's like they're so afraid of their subscribers going to someone else that they, like, if Nonsense is live, Clue will be like, do I send them over to Nonsense or Elevated Truth? If Clue has a good stream, then Elevated Truth wants those subscribers. So then it puts her in a position like, oh my God. Oh. Then it puts Clue in a position like, oh my God, which one do I go to? You know, who do I send it to? And I just can't stand the way they do that. Too many creators talk in riddles so they don't offend each other, so they don't, exactly. Like, I really don't think they all like each other. I don't. Sorry, but I don't. I think Clue uses QB, or did. I really don't think Cletus likes B-Tim. I think Elevated Truth probably has a different relationship with them outside of YouTube, but I don't know. I know Granny doesn't seem to like QB. You never see her over there anymore. And it's like, the way I see it, they all used QB in the beginning. They all used QB to get her subs and to be nice to her. And QB is too fucking insecure to say fuck you because she's afraid of losing subs. Like, they're all afraid of losing subs. Honestly, I don't think they should be. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if I lose subs. More will come. But they're so wrapped up in this one community, like they think it's going to last forever. QB's on a pretty good run. It's not going to last forever, girl. Believe that. And Diane thought it was going to last forever too, and we see where she ended up. And most of the DC is gone, like totally gone. Truth has been getting bigger numbers when he and QB are live at the same time. If I notice, so does QB. Yeah, I don't know. I heard, like, Elevated Truth was like a big scammer, like he's scamming people. I don't know anything about him. I listened to him once. And he did put B Tim in his place, so I kind of liked him for that. But he's not someone I would listen to. I don't like the way he speaks. He speaks like a fucking, like a preacher. Like he's above you. I hate people that talk like that. You know, there's not one creator here that's better than the other. You may like someone more, or someone may present something better, but nobody is better than anyone else. We're all at the bottom doing the exact fucking same thing. Plain and simple. Except Brittany, because she's an asshole. And Shady, because she's a bigger asshole. Well, Truth, from what I saw, though, Truth only, from what I hear, I should say, Truth only really gets numbers when Clue transfers them. Like, I don't think Truth is who he says he is outside of YouTube. I think he tries to be something that he's not. And I think the non-authenticity of him is what I don't like. Where Clueless and Clue, I think, are the exact same people outside of YouTube. QB, same person. QB's not she's the same person outside of YouTube. So as I am as well. Granny, probably the same. I would assume Granny doesn't yell as much. But Truth just seems very non-authentic to me. Just a personal opinion. Truth has 1,000 plus, QB 2 to 400, and Truth sends over to QB 150. Yeah, but QB is live all the time. She's live in the mornings and she's live again at night. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And she doesn't do anything. I mean, she just has other people up there. It's so pathetic. But hey, whatever. At least I can say, at least Clue fucking shows her face and is right, you know. She stands on panel on her own. See, I don't know him like that. I never got that close. But Truth to me reminds me of a male Britney. Because he's fake. That's what I'm saying. He tries way too hard to sound superior. I agree. And the few times that I've heard him, I feel the same way. That's exactly what I think too. That he does try too hard. But, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about him. I don't know him. I don't watch him. Just, you know, a quick opinion. But I thought it was funny, though, before Truth had Clue was sending him over, he would have like 50 people in his life. Yes, Truth has learned to do the scammy money train. He's been going live 2 times a day lately. There you go. And probably staying on for hours. Janessa, if you really want to get some good laughs in, watch QB when Rowena comes on panel. That's some good laughs. It really is. Because QB doesn't, that's like QB's cue to leave. And it's like clockwork every single time. Rowena sits there talking to herself. Because QB could care less. She pretends she does, just like with Melissa. She pretends she cares. She don't give 2 fucks. Just show her the money. And she has proven that over and over. And I honestly think more people are seeing it. I do. I mean, I'm on these streets. I see what people say. And there's a lot of people that are just over it. They're over the QB bullshit. And I know a lot of people don't care for Angela Clips and Giggles. I happen to like her. And I wish she didn't go back to Britney. Because I don't know how anybody can stick up for Britney. I just don't. Oh, are they shining through? Like I said, I don't watch him enough to know. But this whole community has come to this holier than thou attitude. Like, you know, and this is what people don't understand either. When somebody, just because a creator gets numbers from the same community and the same people, that doesn't make them important. These creators that are getting these numbers all share subs. So yes, you're going to see virtually the same numbers in all of them. What you don't see is their channels growing as much as having 2,000 people in a live. And I think that's what people aren't getting. People think, oh, they're such big creators and they're doing so well and they get 2,000 people in their chat. And then QB gets, 1,300 in a chat, and then Granny gets 1,300. It's the same people. Clue seems to get more because I think she had more of a following prior. But she has 17,000 subs. I think she came in this community with like 10 or 11. Someone that's getting 2,000 viewers on every live, she should be at 100,000 subs already. But it's just because it's the same subs every time. None of them are growing in conjunction with how many viewers they have. It's just very unequal. Same thing with their thumb ups. They get like 1,000 thumb ups. And why aren't they growing exponentially? Why aren't their channels at 100,000 subs already with that many people? Because it's the same fucking people. Once those people are gone, they're not going to have anybody. So that's why I'm saying people look at that and be like, oh my God, they're so popular. No, they're really not. It's just everyone in this community watches them. That's the difference. But they'll never get out of this community if they don't change. And that's something I learned. It's something Molly learned. Something a lot of people learned. Sad but true. That's the dog. You hear that? That is my fucking dog. Does this every night. Karma! 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 Come here. Come here, baby. I'm telling you, she's fucking possessed. First time I heard it, I thought it was Dayton. Come here, baby. Did you have a nightmare? Did you have a nightmare? Did you have a nightmare? Are you okay, baby? Are you okay, baby?
What the hell was that?
That's fucking karma. She does it every night. She has like these nightmares. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rock. She does this every night. Are you okay, boo? Are you okay? Did you have a nightmare? Shut up, Winston. Are you okay? What? It's freaky, right? Well, first time I thought it was like a fire alarm. Then I thought it was a tornado warning. I had no idea. Phoenix is like, no, Mom, that's karma. I was like, no way. But yeah, it must be me eating on my throat. You know, according to Shady. My dogs make weird noises. But, because BJ is boring. Sup, yeah. It's my lab. Does anyone ever heard a dog do that before? Like, literally, she does it every day. Every night. Even the other dogs looked up. Like, what is that? Buka was, like, staring out my door. It's weird. So, that is my speech for the night. Hit the thumbs up. And that's another thing, though. Sub seems to think the whole mentality of subs these days, I can't handle. Oh, you don't like my favorite creator, I can't go in your chat. What? Hold on. UA just sent me a message. UA, get your butt in here. Ugh. You couldn't find that movie? Her kid is literally blowing chunks this entire live, and Mom of the Year doesn't even react. Ew, you can hear it? Oh, there you are. Howling for a new man. Let me see where you can buy, where you can order from. Like, I bootlegged it. But let me see where else you can get it from. Oh, it looks, oh, that's a trailer. No, that's the wrong movie. It's on Apple TV. Yeah, it's showing it's on Apple TV. Well, wait, I don't even think that's it. That's a different show, I think. No, that's the old one. Let's see. All right, it says you can watch it on Prime Video. Oh, that's United Kingdom. No, it's definitely not on Netflix. It just came out this year. Let's see. What's this? You may be in luck. Oh, I think you're in luck. Let me make sure it's the whole movie. No, it's a trailer. Fuck. I could show you how to bootleg. Oh, I've done that, UA. He had a BBL. No. All right. Janessa. Are you watching from a phone or a computer? Are you watching from a phone or a computer? Because if you're watching from a phone, you just got to keep opening up a new tab and Xing it out until it stops. If you're watching on a computer, you shouldn't have that problem. And for anyone else, they have every movie in the theater right now. They got everything. But just if you're on a cell phone, you have to constantly fucking X out. And you have to do it like 7 times. And always watch a movie on backup, not on their regular. For some reason it just plays better on backup. But I am going to get off because I have an oncologist appointment tomorrow. And I still have more stuff I got to get done tonight. But again, rest in peace, Rob Reiner. I cannot even believe that happened. Rest in peace, Mary Magdalene. I hope your demons are finally gone. Rest in peace, BJ. No, I'm just kidding. Brittany, like I said, I don't give a fuck. Deal with what I said. Deal with it. And anyone else got a fucking problem, you can suck my left. And that's truly how I feel. So on that note, I hope everyone has a good night. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.